Calf, you see the boy in Frisco stabbed to death by Karmelo Anthony?
Yeah. My heart goes out to the family. They trying to make this a race issue, and this is a right or wrong issue.
Okay. So no, real quick, I like where you're going on this because I'm not even trying to race bait or anything. People are making this about black and white. You see that they're trying to make this kind of like a Trayvon Martin kind of, they're talking about it. But where do you?
It is. Trayvon Martin was an angry black kid that had to be sent to his father because he lacked discipline. Grew up in a home with his single mother. Any well-behaved kid with manners that had respect of adults, once George Zimmerman approached him, whether he's right or wrong, as a child, this is an adult. You get off the phone with that fat ass girlfriend you trying to fuck. You call your dad and say, "Hey dad, it's an adult around here that just stopped me." He says he's calling the police. Rather than doing that, he had an attitude because.
And I want to say rest in peace to the victim too, man. Rest in peace, bro. And prayers go out to his family, cause right or wrong, I don't condone nobody taking someone's life, you feel me?
As young black males in this country, we have an authority problem because we walking around angry, displaced from our father's issue, but we resent our mothers.
That's true.
So we're a ticking time bomb. And Trayvon Martin could fight. So that's why I say you be careful approaching some of these young kids. What a 13-year-old will kick a 40-year-old's ass.
That's true.
And that's what happened in that situation. He underestimated this kid, and he was looking for trouble. But by law, he was right. And he was judged by his peers. So we can't say nothing once you're judged by your peers.
Well, what do you think's going to happen in this Austin?
Metcalf ass go, no, that boy going to jail.
Carmelo Anthony's going to go to jail.
Carmelo going to jail. Because listen, you cannot bring a weapon to school.
Yeah.
So you can't say I was
what if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense.
For what I know.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in that pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Oh, man. Yeah, I was gonna touch on some boxing today, but it was requested that I speak on this issue. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw a little bit of everything in this. It won't just be one topic. But yeah, it was requested, and I still kind of didn't want to speak on it. Shout out to the brother that asked me to speak on it. But when I heard Charleston White, I immediately press play, and I just had to. And this was a week ago when he gave this interview. I was not shocked because at this point, you can't let nothing Charleston White say shock you. Because he say a lot of stuff for shock value. So I've gotten over the shock. And I've heard Charleston say certain things that's very suspect and all that there. But most of the time it's on a black platform. It's just the image of you went on a white boy platform and defended a white and said the brother was wrong. Why you have to go on a white boy platform and say that shit? Tell us that shit. You should have. I just don't. You'd have been better off on Say Cheese and fucking around with Sean Cotton, and he'd be on some bullshit too. You'd have been better off telling black folks about ourselves on his platform, not on a white boy platform. You went to white folks to discuss us, and then you said this is not a black and white. When you defended the brother, not the brother, that motherfucker that killed Trayvon Martin, I can't even think his name. When you defended that, but you can't defend this brother. Listen, whether you want to defend him or not, I'm not here to encourage you to do a motherfucking thing. But how can you say that the man that killed Trayvon Martin was right, but Karmelo Anthony was wrong for killing this white boy? For one, Trayvon Martin only beat his ass. It was a physical fight. Trayvon Martin didn't have a weapon on him. He didn't have a gun. So he was wrong for the kill. Like, how can I just don't know, bro? Sometimes you play too goddamn much. I understand this is a game, and I'm gonna go on the count. Even though I highly disagree with Charleston White in this position, and it looked very coonish, it looked very weak. But he got a slogan. He wear it on his hat called "I think everybody playing." I believe it. I believe that. I believe you right in that. But I ain't playing. I think everybody playing, but I ain't playing. Like, I don't want to take your format. I don't want to. You see everybody playing, so you playing the game. I don't want to play. I think we do enough goddamn playing. It's cool to joke. It's cool to shoot the shit, bro. But yeah, everybody playing. Everybody playing. But I'm telling you, it's damn near a great day in Black America. I'm shocked. Yeah, this shit look like some Black Panther shit. This shit almost look like that Huey P shit back in the 70s. Yeah, this look like this look like some Underground Railroad type shit. I'm almost proud of black people. I'm almost proud to be a black man today. No. Cause we can't even, normally we ain't good at raising money. Normally we just ain't good at, only in the church. We good at it there, but other than that, it's hard to get black people to put some money in it. And shout out to NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, that really shocked. When I seen the NBA YoungBoy donated, what, 300,000 or something like that, to Karmelo Anthony, I just knew then, I damn near, because sometimes, I'm not gonna say I lose hope, but it just gets so bad to where I just say, we just gonna destroy each other. We just ain't gonna never move forward. We just can't get past nappy hair. We can't get past light skin, dark skin. We just can't get past it. So sometimes I just don't see no hope, and I just see that we only a destruction to ourselves. But I don't know. It's shit like this that make me damn near believe again. Black people look organized, almost a little bit. I'm not gonna just go too far, because you got a lot of black people, just like Charleston White, defending the white boy. Listen, let me just say what I think. I feel the same way a white man feel when a black kid get killed. It don't bother me. I said it. It don't bother me, especially when it's a black man that done it. Bro, millions of us have died at the hands of white folks. I don't know. Karmelo might have had a flashback from one of our ancestors, and one of them whoopings and beatings and many beatings and stabbings and killings and hangings. I don't know. Maybe it was the spirit of Frederick Dell. Yeah. Maybe it was the spirit of old Frederick Dell. And what's the boy Booker T now? Yeah, and WEB now and all them there. Yeah. I'm not saying I am out here trying to promote the I am not trying to say that I am trying to promote the violence. But I know it takes violence to win a revolution. I know it takes violence to get white folks' attention. I know it takes violence to get respect. I understand that it takes because violence is a universal language. I don't care what language you speak. When you see violence, you understand that is violence. It don't got to be said, and don't nobody got to warn you of it. When you see that shit, you understand that shit. When you understand that it is consequences for the mass incarceration that y'all put us through all the beatings, and every other week a cop killing us. So, now, bro, this is ketchup in the making. They mayonnaise and mustard, we trying to catch up. We just trying to catch up with the killings. I don't know. That's why I say all these gangs and all these Crips and Bloods, y'all should have went at white folks a long time ago. White boys shouldn't even be safe in prison. It shouldn't even be allowed to have a white gang in prison. We should have been got retaliation. Yeah, that's how I feel. Nah, bro. When you at war, people die. Even though black folks act like we ain't at war with white folks and we ain't their property, we are. And Yeah, this is like a runaway slave that escaped this plantation and took out one of the slave masters on the way out. Charleston just, every time I think he damn near finna stop playing, he ain't gonna stop playing. I don't wish no harm on Charleston White, but you play a dangerous game, bro. You said you through fighting for black folks and you ain't finna go against white folks and this and that because when you was broke and didn't nobody pay you attention and you had to act ignorant to get likes and get you some money. I get all that, bro, but you keep saying you didn't want to die for black people like Malcolm and Martin and they died broke. Bro, you risking dying at the hands of some ignorant ass gang motherfuckers. So which is better? So you said it ain't worth fighting against the system because you don't want to just be another motherfucker like Martin and Malcolm that died broke and black folks don't care. But you attacking the gang members. At this point, attacking gang members is damn near more dangerous than attacking the KKK. You gonna play yourself to sleep. Just all this playing. But it ain't just you, bro. We all playing. We play on the job. We play in the grocery store. We play at the football game. We play when we with the home. Bro, when you see a bunch of brothers together and they chilling, ain't nobody on some real shit. We just shooting the shit. We just bragging about some shit that we really ain't got or we really can't afford. We all playing, bro. Everybody playing. That's why, bro, that's why you got so many. That's why most couples, bro, they both be on social media. So she looking at other men and you looking at other women. I think everybody playing. So I can agree with Charleston White when I say I think everybody playing. We just playing, bro. We playing like we got more than what we got. Every time I go around a black man, he bragging about some shit that he ain't got. This could be a great moment in black history where Karmelo Anthony can help us realize we still gotta struggle. Shout out to his mom. I just heard her speak and it really touched my heart. I saw his father up there. Shout out to y'all, man. I really wish the father would have spoke though. It's cool, yeah, the woman cried and it's the tears and this and that, but that's you know, yeah. It just, you know, and I seen the father up there with the bow tie. It was a cool look, bro, but I cringe when I see a woman speak before her man speak. It's a cringe, you know. It kind of like a female pastor. I cringe at shit like that. Yeah, a woman pastoring and teaching a man anything. A woman teaching a man anything, I cringe at it. The back of my neck started itching. All kind of shit just started happening with me. Just all kind of dysfunctions and shit, malfunctions and all kind of shit get to going wrong when I think of a woman telling a man anything and speaking before a man. But it's cool. I think she gave a great speech. Shout out to that. And you show remorse to the victims. You apologize to his white family. You apologize to white folks. And I shout out to you, Black Queen. Shout out to you. Look like the boy come from a good home. But you know what? When it's the other way around, I don't never see white folks apologizing to the black victim. I never see it. I never see, what's that boy George Zimmerman? Did he ever apologize to Trayvon Martin family? A white boy don't never apologize. That white boy that went in that church to kill them black people, he didn't apologize. White folks don't apologize. Bro, this is just like in the jungle cause you know, I watch a little Animal Planet every night. You know, it's just like when the lion chased the gazelle, bro. This is just natural. We in the jungle. So when one of them kill us, bro, it's just like the lion killing the gazelle. So, yeah, we at war. We just don't want to fight. Listen, I am not saying that I am encouraging violence. But we learned a long time ago what you got to do to a bully. You can't talk your way out of it. and I'm not saying this in Karmelo and Anthony's. I'm speaking as a race. We get bullied every day. You get bullied and you know it. You just put on that smiley face. Everybody got that fake smiley face when they're on the job. Just fake smile. Hey girl, out there. There's no point in life where there's no part of life. There's no section in life where I see black folks take up for themselves against white folks and stand up for themselves. We don't even do it in prison. When that white boy say rack it up, all gangsters go in their cell. When that white boy say rack it up, all gangsters get it. When that white boy say strip, get out of them, all gangsters take their clothes off. So now, everywhere, every aspect of life, I see black folks behaving at the authority of white folks. You rarely see a brother buck. We all submit to that coward nature. So, anytime I see a brother stand up, or I just see a little pushback from a brother, I damn near clap for it. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe the white boy and his homeboys had some weapons. Maybe it was some other. Maybe he feared for his life. It's a lot of shit. But if I had to stand with anybody, oh, you best believe I stand with the brother. I stand with Karmelo Anthony with a K. I stand with you. Yeah, and when I say I'm damn near proud as a black man, they raised what, about 500,000, something like. And hold on, let me correct this real quick. They tried to say that oh, she went and bought a house and bought a Escalade with 26s on it. The image, they always act, you know. But she gave an interview today, said we ain't even got that money. It takes so many such a long process to even get it. It could be weeks, it could be months. So anyway, they tried to say all that and all that there. But I don't know. That boy could have pulled a knife on him the day before. He could have threatened his life and told him, you come to school tomorrow, I'm gonna get you. All kind of shit. You just never know. But now, it is what it is. But yeah, it's about race because that's just what it is. We ain't making it about race. It just is, bro. Anytime it's something black and white, and especially if somebody white been harmed, white folks stand, and that black woman, she cried and she just explained how many death threats she get. That's what white folks, they do that. You kill one of them, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's another mass shooting. Not just a mass shooting, a white boy taking a automatic rifle and going in another black church, going what some black folks said and killing them, like the brother did in North Carolina. When they fought in Alabama and we kicked white folks' ass that day, it was a brother that went to Carolina and killed black folks and said that was in retaliation to the Alabama brawl. So white folks are always on point, especially these po, snagger-tooth, yuck-mouth, country, trailer park, hillbilly, heels have eyes, wrong turn looking. Them kind of white folks, they stay ready for war. Po whites can't wait to kick us in the ass. Po whites, I'll tell you, outside of black people, po whites, I would say po whites are the dumbest group of people on earth. Because they hate us the most, but they have the least power. For white privilege, a po white will, you know. But anyway, I don't even want to get into all that and how stupid they is. But yeah, po whites, because it shows how dumb white folks are. Po whites shouldn't even love Trump, but they do. Cause they just like to see a white boy that know how to handle black people and put them in their place. So that's a whole nother story. But yeah, for black folks to raise money for another black man, it damn near gave me hope. It damn near gave me hope that maybe we can have another Black Wall Street one day. Maybe we can put our pennies together. Instead of just buying Jordans and trying to buy this super exotic weed, you just get that 10 G shit, bro. You can not afford that shit. There's 3, 4. Like just get you a budget, live a regular life, and put our pennies together, and we can really build something. But yeah, Charleston, you went on a white boy platform and said that, bro. It just looked like it it was a bad look because it's like you was trying to get in good with white. I don't know, bro. 1 minute you this, 1 minute you that. I just can't keep up with you. Next week you'll be a revolutionary again. You one of the brightest dudes on the internet. You definitely understand the struggle. You got a great mind. You just playing. And everybody else playing. So some days, I don't know, bro. I got mixed feelings with Charleston White. I think he got a great mind. I think he got all the tools to be a great man, a great black man. Got all the tools, but he just playing. But like I say, sometimes I look, how can I judge him when everybody else playing? Everybody playing. Everybody playing. Like I said, bro, when you get together with your homies, everybody lying. Yeah, I fucked that holder. Yeah, I fucked. Man, you didn't fuck her. Like, we brag about some shit we don't have. Everybody just playing. Everybody playing. Ain't nobody finna post on Facebook how they really feel. Some people, now you got some of them now. You got some 4-page. I'm writing you a 4-page letter. You do got some brothers, they just cry their heart out. Every week they finna give up. And they get 3 likes and 2 comments. Nah, bro, don't give up. I'm a hold. Yeah, I got a cousin do that shit. Every week he finna give up. I just don't. No, I'm not gonna cry. This is not the time. 'Cause you're not worth my tears. In other news, that's all I got on that. I stand with the brother. I stand with his black mother and his black father. I just stand with black. Even though black hurt me, even though black is disloyal to me at many times, even though black, I could die at the hands of black at the drop of a dime. Black, all they do is talk shit about each other. They dysfunctional. It's very rough being black, but I wouldn't choose it no other way. I wouldn't choose it no other way. I stand with black. I stand with black. I bet on black. I stand with mine, bro. And I don't think a white boy courtroom should judge him. We should judge our own, bro. We should have our own courtroom for each other. Should have to go in front. Oh, and this when I damn near when I saw this, I said, yeah, we finna have a revolution. When I seen the black woman judge drop the bond, cause they on her ass, she might lose her job for this. Yeah, the black woman judge saw compassion and dropped the boy bond so he could get out. Shout out to that too. Shout out to the judge for dropping Yellow Bees a bun. At this point, bro, I just want any win I can get, bro. Any win. I'm looking for any way. I'm just looking for a W over the white boy. That's how I'm looking for any way we can get a win, bro. Because we've been losing. We've been having losing hand after. And they deal us the cards. We get a losing hand every time because they the card dealer, so they give us the fucked up cards and we deal with a fucked up hand, and you just got to do what you got to do. So anytime we can have a win over Whitey, oh boy, I'm excited. Yeah, it's a great day for me. But yeah, and I seen Wallow say yeah, man, he's saying all this about black business, and I just spend with whoever, and all that trying to support black-owned business. I'm looking if your food right, if your hands clean, and this and that. Wallow, when you go to that white boy restaurant, bro, you don't look to see if them white waiters goddamn hands is clean. You ain't back there in the kitchen smelling the food, and Wallow, you were just in the penitentiary some years back, bro. Down bad. Gilly done looked out for you. Now you a big personality. Everybody know you. You famous. Bro, don't forget, bro, that you were eating them prison trays. I'm not even finna stay on there. It's just ignorantness. A black man with money. That's what we do. First thing a black man do when he got money, for one, he gonna get away from black folks and move around white folks. That's rule number one when you black and you get money. Get away from the ghetto, get away from black folks. That's the number one rule. So but yeah, we the only people on earth that don't believe in supporting black-owned business just because they black. We don't believe in it. Just like with this boxing shit, we don't believe in picking the black fighter just because he's black. Black people are the only people who feel that way. Nobody else feel like that. We're the only people that's scared to pick each other. We scared to say I picked the black man. Nah, well, they both pretty good, and when you really look at it, like, it's a time to be selfish, black people. Matter of fact, because I was going to throw in some shit about boxing. I don't even really want to talk about boxing. None of that shit. I've covered enough of this shit. My final words to you motherfuckers is, black people, we got to get serious. We got to stop playing. Because everybody playing. Everybody play for clicks and views. We play to get attention. We play just to get a laugh. We play. So playtime is over. We just gonna have to get serious about each other, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If they shut down and these goddamn man, listen, bro. I'm just gonna say we just gotta have a mentality of survival. Survival, bro. And I get that's what we trying to do every day. Well, yeah, we trying to survive, bro. But we gotta understand, bro, we can do a whole lot better if we put our pennies together. Man, we could make it. That's why it was so easy in the 50s and the 60s, even though they had less. They had so much more than us because they shared. Shit. But yeah, it's about survival, and we're gonna have to get serious, bro. Shit. But yeah, I'm all the way with Karmelo. Ain't no telling what they going through, bro. Their lives is in danger every day. Shit, cause white folks retaliate when you do something to them. And they know they got the government to back them up. So his family is in a lot of danger. He's in a lot of danger. That's why we need our own underground railroad. That's why we need our own protection. Where when we do something to y'all and white folks out, we got somewhere to put you up, put up the family somewhere, and put them somewhere safe. And we and have soldiers outside the. No, we don't have that though. We don't have that. But like I said, George Zimmerman and all these other whites that kill blacks every day, unarmed black men, their life ain't never in danger. They receive no death threats, none of that shit. So, yeah, sometimes an eye for an eye, yeah, it's necessary. So, we die every day. Shit, man, at these high schools and schools where it ain't nothing but blacks, boy, it's stabbings and shootings all the time. White boy get stabbed, the whole world cry. The whole world stop what they doing. And all these black folk, and I never would have thought, even Eddie Griffin defending the white family, it's just, I'm just not finna go out and tell white folks we wrong. I'm not finna go, listen, I don't know the situation, bro. This motherfucker done got stabbed in school when I was in school. You push your motherfucker to the limit. I'm not gonna say he's wrong. And it's a black and white situation. There's no way I could choose the white side. I wouldn't even feel right as a man. Even if he was wrong, I'd still stand with him. Yeah. Stand by me, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Yeah, even if I really thought in the back of my thoughts that he was wrong, I still stand with it. I'm telling you, bro, it's desperation, it's flea flickers with our eyes closed throwing time. It's time to be desperate for freedom. It's time to be desperate for a revolution, for a system of change, to bring out the old and bring in a system of new, to bring in a system of forgiveness, to bring in a system of love, a system of compassion, a system of working together, a system of kings and queens instead of hoes and bitches. We got to get for real, bro. All this raw blue hair and shit, bro, we got to stop playing. That's why I say everybody playing. All this raw blue hair, we playing. These tight ass jeans these brothers wearing, we playing, bro. Brothers got lime green hair, we out here playing, bro. White boy ain't gonna never take us serious. We gotta wear our natural hair color just for us to, and wear our natural nappy hair, and do some other shit and some more shit just for the white boy to even take us serious. White folks don't even take us serious no more. We playing. So we just trying to pay to play. But now pimping, it's real. So, yeah. But yeah, I appreciate those before me that died on the battlefield. I appreciate those before me that stood for righteousness. They wasn't afraid to risk their life for the greater good. I appreciate those. That's what motivates me. It's just about loving who you are and loving those around you, bro. Everybody else think it's okay. So what's wrong with it for black folks? What is wrong about it? What's so wrong about us loving one another and being good to each other? What's so wrong about it, bro? And everybody else culture, it's okay. And not only that, I just want to say this. White folks, everybody, when you see black folks loving each other, on each other, everybody get mad. Everybody get the, having that shit look. Everybody get that shit look when they see black folks being good to each other. And we'll get accused of being racist for sticking together. And why do everybody do that? Because the fear of us making one fist is the greatest threat to this world. The fear of seeing black people united is the greatest threat to this world. So it's promoted in everyday life. It's promoted in every aspect of our life to destroy each other. It's promoted through the music, the media. It is promoted for a black man to destroy each other and destroy himself. So we better quit playing. We better quit playing. Shout out to Karmelo Anthony and his family. I stand with you. Just like them white folks stood with George Zimmerman. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, George. With that, I'm out.